Hello everyone, I'm Nadia and this is the second episode of my so-called Reasoned Pleasantview. Last time I played Don Lothario and I didn't let him have a woohoo with Dina Caliente. I also explained why his engagement to Cassandra Goth is a plot hole, and today, as promised, we are going to rejoin him here at the Goth mansion, but actually, before that, I'm going to head to the Calientes instead. Was it just coincidence that the Caliente sisters arrived on the eve of Bella's disappearance? And is their interest in Mortimer physical or fiscal? Okay, we are at the Caliente's condo, and actually the Prima Guide tells us that they should be played third, but as you can already tell by the title of this video, I'm going to play Dina today, and that's why I'm here to introduce her. So she's pretty sloppy, very outgoing, very lazy, quite playful, very playful I'd say, and more on a nicer side. That's why I hate when some players create a villain out of her. She is not a villain, she is a pretty nice person. It is often said that Dina has a mind of her own, but she is quick to disagree. She likes chocolate and dreams of making it big. Okay, so she is a fortune sim, obviously, and as you already know, she is a gold digger who digs for Mortimer's gold. But now, as you can see, she has got a want to get engaged to Don. And that's why I don't really like to base my gameplay off my Sims ones, because sometimes they get absolutely ridiculous stuff. Like being a gold digger, she suddenly wants to get engaged to Don, who is only level 4 in his medical career and whose condo is even smaller than hers. Because now her turn-ons are creative, good at cleaning, and that's not something that Dina would choose for herself, being a gold digger. So I'm using a Sim Blender to change her turns off and turn-ons. Of course, being a gold digger, she will be interested in hard workers who are level 6 and above in their careers, and black hair, because at least in The Sims 1, Mortimer Goth is present as a man with black hair, and also Dina's first husband is also present with black hair, and we'll talk about Dina's first husband in a bit. By the way, I also changed Don's turn-ons and turns-offs, and I gave him his classical red hair, makeup, and fatness as a turn-off, I believe. Also, I changed his lifetime want to have 20, no, not have 20 simultaneous loads, but have a woohoo with 20 different Sims. I forgot to change Dina's. So finally Dina is all ready. I gave her on 100,000 simoleons because she's a gold digger, obviously. Of course, she will not be earning those. She just wants to get all this money. So, well, the Prima Guide, as I already said, tells us to play the Caliente's third and to get Dina, get engaged to Mortimer, who happens to pass by, and then immediately get married to Mortimer. By the way, look at the place where the sisters are currently living. Of course, the house itself is quite big, the rooms are quite spacious. This is Dina's room, this is Nina's room, but you can also notice that the furniture is super basic and super cheap. And I was still playing Dina Caliente as a gold digger or not. Because it seemed like Dina would never miss an opportunity to move in a nicer house with expensive furniture and a nice garden. Also, Mortimer himself have lived his whole life in his mansion, and suddenly, reaching his pretty old age, he starts thinking, "Oh, I want to have a rough bed, and I also want my underage son to share a bathtub with me and my new and young wife." Because that's what will happen if we move Mortimer here. And that is ridiculous. Also, all Mortimer's relatives are buried behind his house. And I believe Mortimer would want to be closer to his deceased relatives. And speaking of deceased themes, let's put the urn of Dina's husband into her inventory and take a look at her memories. So yeah, she's been married to a sim called Michael, bachelor, who is actually Mortimer's brother-in-law. He was Bella Goth's older brother, and she was cheating on Michael with Don, as you can see. But again, they were just flirting, kissing, and nothing more. As you can see, Michael, it is not stated that Michael was rich, but Dina was afraid for her reputation even back then and didn't have anything more serious with Don. And of course, these days when she is nearly engaged to a millionaire, she wouldn't risk it. She absolutely wouldn't risk it. And after they were burgled, Michael died. She inherited some money from him. I believe this condo was mostly bought thanks to this money. But the girls were too poor with the money. They didn't know how to spend it, and the Reaperman came. Well, that's the whole story. Michael died. We have his urn in her inventory, and we also need to solve two more problems. We need to get Dina engaged to Mortimer still, because otherwise Mortimer wouldn't be able to organize a party, a wedding party for them. So Dina, come here in your sexy swimwear, absolutely gorgeous and irresistible. Propose him right in front of your condo. Well, of course, first she needs to kiss him. Flirt, caress, and propose engagement. That looks so weird.
Nabnos, ramen tablet, kin from a bloody. Oh my God! Oh, Malita! Oh, Solaya! Oh, Malana! Romalad!
Okay, they are now engaged. Mortimer can go home. I wonder where did Dina get this engagement ring from. Probably it was made from some foil, from the chocolate that she ate yesterday. Oh well. And now we need to buy clothes, surprisingly, because what Dina has as her formal wear is absolutely ridiculous, and we need something more formal and more beautiful. Let me check. One of these big dresses has this red stripe on it, and I love it. So we are buying it, and I don't consider it cheating because Dina needs to be prepared for her wedding. And that's, by the way, the thing that she initially has as her wedding dress. It doesn't look like it at all, so we are choosing this one. And yeah, the last thing that I want to talk about is Dina's education and possible additional wand slots. I didn't add any wand slots to Don. I forgot to do anything with him. Absolutely. Well, as for Dina, she obviously got married to Michael when she was still very young. Now I believe she is around 24. That's the age that I chose for her and Nina at the start of the game. So probably she married Michael when she was only 19. That's why she didn't get her chance to get to university. Also, if we take a look at her interests, she's interested in money, entertainment, fashion, and absolutely not interested in school. So she absolutely didn't go to college, I believe. But I still don't know if Don went to college or not, so I'm questioning that because on the one hand she doesn't look like a sim who would go, on the other hand he works in a medical field, so probably it's important for him. Well, everything is set. Michael's urn is in the inventory and we are ready to go to the Goth mansion. The Goth family by reads, Cassandra is ready to start a family of her own, but can she tame the town Casanova? Obviously not. She cannot. And can Mortimer bounce back after the disappearance of his wife Bella? He's already bouncing back. So, hello Don, we are here. We are very glad to see your face, and let's talk about Cassandra's character one more time. She is neat, shy, playful, not very nice, and between lazy and active. Not a good match to Don still. And of course, her interests are health, sci-fi, toys, work, paranormal. Well, she really likes her career in as a field researcher, obviously. We will definitely need to change her turn-ons and turn-offs, but before that, let's take a look at her memories. So she was a teenager who got into private school, and then her mother Bella was abducted by aliens. Then everyone surprisingly grew up well. Her grandmother died, then she had her very first kiss with Don and got engaged to Don. Now we are supposed to organize the wedding here by the wedding arch, but let's first set Cassandra's turn-ons and turn-offs. Her lifetime want is have 6 grandchildren. I believe that is fitting. I'm going to choose her turn-ons. I'm going to choose facial hair because Cassandra is a family sim, and facial hair make a man look masculine. Well, at least Cassandra thinks so. I don't think so. Personally, I think that facial features matter a lot more, but her second turn-on will be logical because her father retired as a mad scientist. She is in scientific career herself, and she looks like a person who would appreciate a smarter guy. And her turn off will be something shameful, like swimwear or underwear. Yeah, all is set. And listen to a dirty joke? No. We are usually told to kiss Don or something. Yeah, so let's do that. Pack. Because Cassandra, according to her bio, is the quiet, mysterious type. Nobody ever knows quite what she is thinking. The game tells us to make an affectionate gesture, and probably Cassandra's view of affectionate gestures is different than ours. So just a peck will be enough for her. Oh, fireworks? That was quite a kiss. I don't think so. Cassandra, better strike while the iron is hot and get married. Click on the wedding arch to get the ceremony started. I almost forgot that Cassandra needs her wedding dress changed too, because what she normally wears as a formal dress looks nothing like a wedding dress. She needs something, more beautiful. And that's the thing that she normally wears as a wedding dress. I think it looks like a grandma's nightgown. So we're choosing this. We're canceling all this. And I suppose everything is set for the wedding. By the way, did you notice that Cassandra's only friends, Mary Sue Pleasant and Darren Dreamer, are nowhere to be seen? Obviously, they don't approve of this relationship and they don't want to come to see how Cassandra gets her heartbreak, get married. Cassandra looks wonderful in this. It's definitely better than her usual outfit.
Frogi Jahano Lapso Nibre Steve Plo Steve Plo Shubi Sablo Fob.
Now that's exactly what Mary Sue's been talking to you about. Don is a scumbag. Cassandra falls into aspiration failure. Her social went down. She's gone crazy. We can unlock this one. And Mortimer and Alexander are playing in the background. It's nothing. The therapist will help you. Okay, she feels a lot better now. Tickle? No, you will not be tickling Mortimer. What I'm going to do with Cassandra, I'll pretend that she is depressed and that she's locked herself in her own room. And I'm going to use Alexander as her gatekeeper. As you can see, Cassandra is really playful. She runs into her bedroom. So Alexander, lock the door. Allow me only. Yeah, Cassandra will be staying in her room, and meanwhile we have Alexander selected. Let's talk about him. So Alexander is Cassandra's younger brother. As you can see, he is very much upset about her being left at the altar. So they have quite a good relationship. Well, it needs to be better actually. He is a little bit sloppy, a little bit outgoing, a little bit lazy but playful, and just like Cassandra, not very nice. His bio reads, as a child of older parents, Alexander often wonders if he missed out on anything. His hobbies include optometry and number theory. Alexander in my game is 11, and because it's already 6 p.m. and more, he is actually 12 now. I figure that he is 12 because of this family picture where Cassandra is present as a teenager, so she's probably 17, and Alexander is just a baby. And so Cassandra turned 29 this evening, and Mortimer in my game turned 67. He was initially 66. Well, his Alexander's interests, well, it's not really that interested. He's interested in environment, toys, school, animals, sci-fi, and he doesn't even have this memory of Bela Goth's alien abduction. On the other hand, he has had an accident memory after he already grew up into a child. That's not a nice memory. Probably he was suffering a lot after the loss of his mother. So let's send him to the bathroom now, because we are planning something for Mortimer. Now Mortimer has an exact same personality as Alexander. Literally the same one. His buyer is cheerful and outgoing. Mortimer brings his old country upbringing into the modern age. He has an unusual fondness for insects. Well, they say that Mortimer is a pretty nice person. Well, we'll definitely need to change this as well. Meanwhile, his interests, he's interested in toys, work, animals, sci-fi as well, paranormal. I think his interests are quite similar to Cassandra's, and he's got this positive memory of Bela Goth's abduction, but that's because he's a knowledge sim and he's glad that civilizations outside this world exist. Also, he is retired as a mad scientist level 10, so he's had a life. And while I'm organizing a party where I'm going to invite Cassandra's friends, so we are inviting Dina, Nina, of course we are inviting Mary Sue and Darren Dreamer. Mortimer know all these people. Aspiration, change, Mortimer. I believe Mortimer is turned on by black hair because his first wife was a brunette. Also, he is turned on by women who wear jewelry. I'll make him buy Dina something after the wedding. And his turn off is probably custom hair because he is pretty old and old-fashioned. And when it comes to these matters, well, use another bathroom, Mortimer. We don't need any accidents here. So the guests arrived and we need to greet them. Meanwhile, depressed Cassandra is writing in her diary about Don and how she hates him now. Well, Mortimer, you need to take care of your guests. Oh, Darren, this is rude. Talk, chat. And after that you can joke with Nina, for example. Oh, I like his lifetime want. Max out 7 skills. He already has 3 of them nearly maxed out. I hate that. He wants to flirt with Nina, but they have negative chemistry. That's, again, why you shouldn't always listen to your Sims wants. They can be absolutely ridiculous. Oh, I dislike this girl so much. Let's flirt with her. How are you, Cassandra? Of course, Mortimer is not that mean, and he probably didn't want to insult Cassandra that much and have this wedding right after his daughter's failure, but Dina was too assertive. She kept on calling him. Oh, look how nice her dress looks. She kept on calling and asking, hey baby, when are we finally getting married?
Ibsen. Marfison. Oh, le fratamblacino.
Mona que salona.
Oh, wow.
Hmm?
Iba't sa...
Other same. Look, even the gypsy matchmaker visited this wedding. I love that. I absolutely love that. And Dina moved in with 100 and something added to our family funds. Well, that's it with the wedding. Serve food, Mortimer, and yeah, they're joking. Dina is happier than anyone in this house. Look how many positive memories she's got. Eat something. You need to be kind to your body, Mortimer. That's why turkey is not for you. You're too old to eat this stuff. And the ghosts are everywhere. They are Victor Goth. I believe they are part of our entertaining program. No, the entertainment at the Goth mansion is pretty weird. And I think that we need to let Cassandra out for a little bit because she needs to use the bathroom. No, let her use this one. I don't care. And she needs to eat something because she still has some biological needs. Let's eat some turkey. Party is a roof raiser, really? What is happening outside? Everyone is drinking coffee. Not really that funny, actually. Mary Sue is playing chess with Nina. Okay. Roof raiser. Wonderful. By the way, I don't want Mortimer and Dina have any children together because I figure that Dina is not a big fan of children in general, and Mortimer is too old. He already has 2 kids, and as you can tell by his family tree, it's been a tradition to keep the family size as 4. Yeah, nearly everyone's got 2 kids, and Mortimer already has his 2 kids, so he doesn't need any more kids. Dina, cuddle, and woohoo. Alex, no, go sleep.
Wait! Ha ha!
And what about Cassandra? Cassandra is eating alone next to the family graveyard because she's depressed woman who's been left at the altar and doesn't want anyone to see her face. That's a sad saying that you cannot talk to the ghosts in The Sims 2. It would have been nice for Cassandra to chat with her grandfathers or great grandfathers. And yeah, Cassandra, go to bed. Come on, Mortimer, you need to use the bathroom and take a shower. Dina needs to take a shower as well, but I guess she'll need to take it later. I hate Dina's blue underwear. We are going to go shopping next round and probably buy something for Dina. And also I promised some jewelry for her. I believe that's the time when we can end our episode, because it's already time for all the carpool. Oh, Cassandra's thinking about Mr. Humble. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you very much for watching it, and let's meet next time in the Caliente household, where we'll finally play Nina, who's been forgotten and neglected all this time. Well, that's it. Bye!